Hey, Riccone, today I wanted to point out two very interesting things. Now, the first of which will be the heads inside Shadows of Evil. As you know from the title of this video, there's been two comparisons going on between two different things from a variety of maps. So first off, let's talk about the heads in Shadows of Evil compared to the skulls in Shangri-La. What is interesting about this, as you'll see on screen, there's so many different variations. We actually get a nice look at the skull inside the teddy bear's box when it leaves in Shadows of Evil. We also have a nice look when they spawn. We can see our keeper skulls, and they do have this elongated skull. So, I mean, there is some case to be made here about the similarities between these skull heads. As you can see on screen, though, the heads are not foolproof identical to one another. The nose seems a bit odd in one place. You see how long the nose is in Shadows of Evil compared to the one that is found in Shangri-La. The skull itself seems a little bit bigger and a little more shapely than in Shangri-La than it is in Shadows of Evil. So it does not seem like our keepers were in Shangri-La. So I just want to point that out, that maybe there's some relation. Maybe they're trying to draw a relation between these two. Maybe if we return to Shangri-La, because we've gotten that hint from the moon loading screen that was changed, maybe we will end up going back to Shangri-La and the skull will be different. But we won't know until we actually get that map. So as of right now, based on the information we have, there's no merit when people try and compare the keepers to the skull head in Shangri-La. This was just, again, going around. I wanted to bring it up and show you side-by-side comparisons with my terrible cutouts of them, which I hope you do forgive, but at least it gives you a shot to look at. Obviously, these are different skulls and representing different people in different universes. So what it could be, though, is this could represent the keeper of the Shangri-La universe. He might look slightly different. And it isn't this idea of, I don't like how people started theorizing that the Fab Four are the keepers inside Shadows of Evil. It doesn't make sense. I don't think the Fab Four in that universe turned into that. I think it's a different universe. They don't exist in that universe, and that's why Richtofen also just jumps on in and jumps out. Not a big deal. Nothing we should really be too worried about. And this whole conversation about where these skull heads come from, what's their similarities, this stuff isn't answered yet. This is stuff we're going to have to see later on. So, let's get to our next comparison. This one has been driving me nuts because even my co-host on Zombros has been bugging me about how the moon egg looks exactly like the key from Shadows of Evil. As you can see on screen right now, it doesn't. It isn't the same. Just because it's circular, it's not the same. The symbols on the summoning key are very different from the symbols that are on the moon egg. We don't even have the same language being spoken in both of them. We see a very Villia type language on the egg that we've come to know from the moon map, and we have a very different type of design in the summoning key. So what does this say to us? The egg is the egg. It's different, and it's not connected to the summoning key. Now, the summoning key might have a variety of other things that will come up later on in different maps. There's a big conclusion coming with our next Dire Eisendrache map that's coming out. Sorry about the butchered pronunciation, but that's going to have a big role with the summoning key. There's going to be most likely rituals on that map. We're going to have all these combinations of these different worlds we keep seeing, just like the giant, this giant melting pot of all the different maps coming together. You have your Shadows of Evil, you have your Mob of the Dead, you have the original storyline. It's all keeps coming together in all these different shapes, ways, and forms. So in the next map, there's a conclusion coming. We've been getting these reveals from Nikolai just came out, and actually, he came out about last week. Then we got the actual teaser for the DLC 1. I have my breakdown. You can check that out. Links will be in the description or in the cards, whatever you prefer. And then I still rationale that we're going to get a Richtofen, Dempsey, and Takio as we get closer to February 2nd when the next DLC map releases. So I'd be on the lookout for this because I think our Origins crew is going bye-bye. I'm very on board that they are going to be dying in our next map, in our next installment of Zombies, and we're going to have to see where this goes. A lot of stuff is going to conclude, but they're going to set up enough of a storyline to keep us going for 3 more installments, which will probably be the conclusion of this storyline. It's been 8 years long they've been telling this story. I think even Treyarch realizes they can't keep telling this same story. They might be able to make more zombie stuff in the future, but the Tank Takio Nikolai Dempsey thing is really going on so long. It'd be nice to have a good ending to all this. Anyway, guys, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. I'd really be interested to hear what you guys think of this and how you feel about these comparisons. I just wanted to put it to rest, I hope, that the keepers, as of right now, based on our information, we're not in Shangri-La. That is not their skulls in there, so it's nothing we need to worry about. As well as the egg on moon is not the summoning key, and there's no way that's crossing over into worlds, as of right now, based on the information we have. So just something to keep in mind. thank you so much for watching. Make sure to comment, as you always do, with your thoughts. I try and reply to almost every comment I can that's relevant. I cannot thank you enough for all the support. The giant jump in subscribers has just been outstanding. There is a giveaway going on, so if you want to check out that giveaway, you can... I'll link it in the description and stuff like that. You can go check out all the rules and stuff like that. But we're giving away a Black Ops 1 free, so if you go check all that out and all the information's on there, you can try and win yourself a Black Ops 1 copy, or Black Ops 3, Black Ops 1, I'm so sorry, a Black Ops 3 copy. I'm not the biggest on giveaways because I can't give it to everybody. I don't like doing too many giveaways. I did them in the past and they didn't really turn out too well because people would be like, oh darn, I wanted it. So I don't know, I'll try and figure out something better. 80,000 subscribers is coming up. I hope to do something special for you guys. I didn't even have time for 75K, so just a big wrap up here is another big thank you. I cannot express to you how grateful I am for all your support, even when I've been busy and going through so much personally. So thank you so much. You guys are the absolute best for continuing to support me, and I hope you have a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas, depending on whatever the heck you celebrate. I hope everything goes well. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Here are Company Rattles and Toys back here, and I have an awesome theory video to talk to you guys about some really cool ideas that might get us final tomorrow to celebrate, but that's not why you're here. You're here for the new Awakening DLC map number 1. And
My name is Matt. I'm Sports Talk. We're here back again, episode 23 of the Zombros podcast.